Hello there. Something's just happened. I've carried on doing things and forgot to record. I've missed about probably 10 minutes worth of footage. Yeah, according to the audio file, I've missed about 12 minutes of footage. So that's pretty terrible, but I'll briefly explain to you what happened. We was in the garden, the last thing you saw, as you can see, was here. Nothing particularly interesting happened. I went and chose myself an edge, and then I chose myself another edge, because we have so many precision tokens, and then made my way out of there. Whilst I was in there, I did kill a man-eating plant. Wasn't particularly interesting, but then I came all the way up here and scouted this out, and in here there were mostly just a bunch more of those hunchback dudes. However, then we got another story token, and that story token was this: time is running out. When dusk arrives, you will find yourself facing a vampire elder, fully awakened and most likely very hungry. You have lost a random edge. So, I lost a random edge. I had so many of them, however, I can't tell for the life of me which one I actually lost. But, yeah, that's not good. However, then, something good did happen, and I encountered the gargoyle statue in here. And by defeating that gargoyle statue, I got the coin for those busts. So that was all quite efficient. So I made my way back round here, round the garden, went down here, went back into this room, and gave the coin to those busts. So luckily we got rid of that, and got their quest. Well, got their quest completed. And for doing that, we found this card, the Empress card. And this makes us immune to the effects of an instant insanity card that is revealed when the results phase occurs. So basically, yeah, if we encounter any instant death insanity card, this will prevent us from dying to that. I haven't encountered one of those for ages. They're quite rare, but should one arrive, at least we'll have this to defend us from it. And then I went upstairs. And then I went into this room, fought some zombies, nothing particularly interesting there. Came down here, as you can see, this one's blue, so I haven't even been down here yet. And immediately, upon opening this door, found my way up into the attic. And so that is where I will be heading next. Since we are here right now, and there's these doors right next to us, I think I will quickly actually open them up and just see what's going on in them. So let's quickly scout these places out. We never know, we might find ourselves some interesting quest, or a clue. That's what I need. I need a clue. First we're going to take on these malevolent shadows. The thing is, there isn't much else for us to gain. We've got so many precision tokens. Soon enough we're going to have completely filled out all our actual skills that we can use, that we can spend our precision tokens on, and so then it's just a case of us finding more edges, or edge upgrades at least, and maybe some more of these major arcana cards. But aside from that, there's not much else, so it probably won't be long before I'll actually be heading downstairs. At least we'll have some time to do it. We won't have to worry about time that way. And yeah, obviously we still don't want to spend much time down there. We want to find the boss as soon as possible, because the longer you're down there, the more likely you are to get injured by something or another. But yeah, we shouldn't have to worry for time at the very least. Okay, so we've defeated these malevolent shadows. That's something. More steel tokens? Nope, not yet. Oh, still got 7. Okay. I guess I'll take a puzzle or perception edge. I've got so many sorceress edges now. What the hell do I take here? Something simple, so I don't have to spend another 12 years reading. The value of your initial card draws for any puzzle, lore, or perception challenge must include at least X face cards. Yeah, sounds good. Museum curator. Good, I'll take that one. Okay, so we've got 2 things to discover down here. So first of all, we've got an angry poltergeist of knives. We hear the clatter and swish of air before we can even see it. Then suddenly in front of us is a supernatural cyclone of razor-sharp butcher knives. It's moving right towards us, and we don't have the luxury to panic. So we should be able to put this down. As said, we've got pretty amazing stats at the moment. There really shouldn't be anything on this floor that is that much of a problem. At least I don't think so, anyway. Unless there's anything unique to this whole vampire quest. Okay, we're getting a lot of mind points. I mean, it all adds up. It's all worth something. So we know a poltergeist when we see it, and this one is armed, dangerous, and mad. I will go for the using sorcery. Yeah. Got so many of these spells. Keep forgetting what they all do. Roll a dice. Select non-face played cards. and bump their values up and get some cards, right? Roll a dice, select a face card in your hand and swap it with any play cards to take a trick. Roll a dice, select a face card in my hand and swap it with any played card to take a trick, regardless of suit. Right, okay. And roll a dice, select X revealed non-face trick cards and bump their values down by X. Right, okie dokie. We haven't got anything that we could actually use to take that queen at the moment. And the page is the lowest, so we won't be using that. So yeah, we'll just accept our defeat here. I think we well, actually maybe not. Maybe no, we'll have to accept it anyway. So we try and open a rift in space and time to send the poltergeist away, but it's too quick for that. Before you know it, with the blades dancing down upon us. Okay, let's try it again. Stick that there. If we come across a face, okay, well we can use that up anyway, so there's no point. Okay, we've defeated it. So we open a tiny rift in space and time and send the poltergeist away. We hear it scream like the air leaving a balloon as it is sucked into another dimension. And we got a precision token. Cool. Okay, and we'll deal with this as well. Oh, the bas relief face. Right. Alright, my old friend, the bas relief face. Oh, this is just a fear test, so let's get this done. I don't know if I'll take his quest, because I don't think I really want to wander around this floor for very long. I kind of just want to go into the attic, and then I'll probably go straight downstairs. Yeah, I don't know. You know what, I'll leave it alone, and then, yeah, I'll leave it alone for now. I'll go upstairs into the attic, after I've actually explored whatever's in this room. And then, if we've still got tons of time, maybe I'll come down here and do it. So we've encountered a doorknob monster. We see a typical wooden door, however, when we go turn the knob, it opens. To open it, it transforms into a vicious mechanical mouth that sinks its teeth into our hand. The pain is agonising and we pull back our hand in alarm, only to find that we haven't been hurt at all. And so for this one, we're going to try and force ourselves to grab the lock. We're pretty sure this is a snapping doorknob. We are pretty sure that this snapping doorknob is just an illusion. You were bit and felt a sharp pain, but there was not a single mark on your hand. Okay, we've got no real good reason to fail this, given the brilliance of our cards. A green one will be nice, though we've actually already beaten it. Well, we can't take that, so we grab hold of the door, and it seems to swallow our entire hand into its metal mouth. Intense pain lances up our arm, and we feel like our hand is being gnawed off. But we persist, and eventually the pain fades, and our vision clears. Our mind has overcome the horror of the protective illusion that was cast upon this doorknob, and we shall have a quick look about what's inside it. Okay, good. At least it's not a hallway that leads off to a million other rooms. A ghostly seance. So there's a crystal ball set on a large wooden table. We notice it, and we stumble upon a seance room of some point, some type stuff. Yeah, the ghostly seance. You notice a crystal ball set on a large wooden table almost immediately. You have obviously stumbled upon a seance room of some type. As you approach the crystal ball, it suddenly fills with a swirling cloud of white smoke, and a face materialises inside it. I don't think I've actually ever beaten this before. I think I've just dealt with the horror and avoided it. So yeah, maybe I'll look a little bit further into it now. Maybe there'll be something good to get from this. And that is done. Right. We've seen worse than this, etc, etc. I keep trying to beat these horror tests as well as I can, just because of that chance of getting precision tokens. Right. So the face in the smoke begins to speak. We soon realise that it doesn't seem to be aware that we're even here. It seems to be communicating with the spirit world directly. We catch a glimpse of motion around the periphery of the table, and then there's ghostly shapes begin to appear seated around the table. We could swear that we hear a tambourine rattle. Dispel it, or join the seance. Actually, joining the seance is pretty difficult. It's a psychic one. We're not particularly keen on our psychics, but we've still got a solid chance of doing this. You know, as difficult as this is, I want to try it out. You sense an opportunity here to manipulate the power inside the crystal ball and gather information from it. You decide to join in the seance and sit down in an empty seat. Okay, so as difficult as this is, I'll persist with it until it gravely injures me. Oh, and we've done it. Not greatly, but we've done it, and that's good enough. The face in the smoke introduces herself as Madame Leota, and you find no difficulty in establishing a rapport with her. She reveals to us some very important information. but not particularly interesting information. Oh, okay, right. Okay, well, it's done, I guess. And even more rats suddenly come flooding into this room. She didn't warn us about that, the bitch. They're not a problem, mind you. We should be fine. We are fine. Is this a horror test? Or have we... Yeah, our minds seem worse than this. 3 more mind points. We've got quite the accumulated amount here. I'm not going to try and shoot them. I'll just try and step on them. And we are very close to doing it. Haven't quite done it just yet. Blue card? No. But we have done it. There we go. We kill millions of them, and eventually the rest of them run away. So let's now go up here. Oh, you know what? Let's just quickly see what's going on over here. Another hallway, which I won't be going down. Another room, and a locked secret door. It's incredibly difficult to open, this one. Yeah, this is a little too difficult. For some reason. Have I got any edge that I could put into lock device edge? Let's have a look at those. Maybe that could help me to open it. Master lockpick. X subtract from the target level at the start of any lock challenge or X the level of the edge. 1 point is added to your trick taking score for each revealed and unmatched trick card on the board. Up to X. So we can basically get an extra point. Before any cards are revealed during the results phase of any lock challenge, 1 random health loss card is selected and reduced in value. So most of these are, they're going to be pretty small until you can bump them up. The value of your initial card rolls for any lock challenge cannot be less than the level of the edge. X unrevealed tricks are placed. Drawn at the start. Yeah, I'll just go for Death Touch. That's just basically extra draw. I'll take that. And that will give us... Oh, it's a perception test. This is the lock card. Oh well, yeah, this is just too difficult. Forget it. Let's go and scout this room out, and then we will go to the attic. And we found the big game Ghost Hunter, so it's a good job we did. Right, okay. Having said that, we still would have to find the polar bear to actually deal with all this. But that shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, upstairs is pretty small. We might have the time. Okay, so we've resisted the horror. He will not be scaring us today. Okay, so the ghostly big game hunter squints at us like he's sizing us up for his trophy wall. There is a taint to him. You suspect he once brushed elbows with a witch doctor. We both stand there in a sort of ghostly standoff, waiting for the other one to make his first move. Oh, because we've already bargained with the heads, we can't actually do his quest and betray him. Well, I guess we're not betraying him because we're not actually agreeing to help him before screwing him over. We're just screwing him over. So let's capture Van Pelt. We have a plan to deal with this. We will focus all our psychic energy into containment sphere and trap him within. It's a dangerous trick because if we succeed, it requires that we carry this bloodthirsty ghost with us in our minds until we can transfer him to the trophy wall. And that will probably give us a -1 or something to something or another. So I think what I'll do is leave him alone, go upstairs, deal with that, come back down here, capture him, then take him downstairs. Obviously on my way to the bottom floor, I'll have to go downstairs. So, yeah, so then I can deal with it all then. So for now I'm just going to try and flee him, which for some reason is horrendously difficult. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to get away from him. And hope he doesn't shoot me in the back as I attempt to do so. We can't actually score enough points to win. So we can't move. We are paralysed with sphere? We are paralysed with sphere. Then you hear the mocking laughter and we begin to hang our head in shame and begin to tremble uncontrollably. Fuck! 6 mind points. It is a bit easier to do now. Oh, bollocks. I'll just capture the bastard. Okay. I don't want to risk that again. Okay, well we have captured him. So we use Van Pelt's overconfidence against him and trap him in the containment sphere that we built in our mind. We should get rid of him quickly. Oh, well that's good at least. We got a psychic talent, so that's cool. Terrorize. A mind point. Right. Well, that's something. And I recall, I'm sure I've had this at some point, and I recall it being very good. So we roll a dice, select a matching numerical pair of non-face cards in our hand, and discard those cards, and then add those points to our trick-taking score. That's cool. That is very cool. Of course, it requires you to have 2 matching cards, and in order to do that, it's best that you have a ton of draw in the first place. And now the book on a stand. we could probably do this now, actually. We know it's a large tomb set on an ornate reading pedestal, and it's apparently this book is bound in human skin. We've seen such things in the ODD special collections. We feel a presence nearby. Yes, we are being watched, but the strongest emanation is from the tomb itself. We could swear that it's alive. Is it breathing? Nah, that must be our imagination. Our training has included research into countless forbidden tombs. You can read a dozen dead or lost languages. Perhaps you can find something useful in here. Hopefully we can. And that is done, isn't it? Yep, that is basically done. Small green, nope. Okay, so we begin to read the tomb and realise that we have established a mind link with this evil intelligence that resides within it. Your will is stronger and it bows before you, revealing new vistas and hidden knowledge. Okay. And we got another sorcerer's spell, which we will read in a moment. Tap Essence, and it comes fully powered, so that's good. Oh, and that's it. Alright. So what is this Tap Essence? Another sorceress spell for me to not use. Roll a dice and add X additional unrevealed trick cards to the board where X is the number of pentacles rolled, and the total number of tricks in play cannot exceed 10. Well, that's good. So basically, add more tricks. Cool. Okay. Well, that's nice and simple at least. Yeah. Not even Gandalf can stand in our way now. Long ass hallway. Oh, Van Pelt. Where is that dickhead's ghostly spirit that's haunting me or something or another? Doesn't seem to be here, so despite the fact they said it was dangerous, he doesn't actually seem to be much of a problem. I thought it would be like the coin. Right, okay, yeah, no. So we'll just remember to go downstairs and actually deal with all that. I'm really eager to go in here, in that locked door. Because it's so difficult, it makes it seem like it must be something really interesting. But it's simply too difficult to open, and I do stand to possibly injure myself if I fail it. Has happened to me before, so I'd rather not risk it. Okay, we'll just quickly deal with this ghost. Haven't got many precision tokens recently. Let's destroy it. Purple, green, cool. There we go. Nicely destroyed. Up 2 precision tokens. There we go. Something good. Oh, still can't afford anything. Yep, we will do in a moment, because we can't stop getting them for the most part. And now we are going to go upstairs into the attic. Right. Now up here, it's generally quite a small place, but it can be quite dangerous. And we've got a new story token, so where are the newborn? You have not found any newborn vampires, which you find odd. This coven must be in dire straits. Ah, this will be a good one. Desperation breeds a fierceness all of its own, or maybe not. Hunting down the wives and killing the elder will not be easy. Bollocks. And the last chance of a sanity loss card being generated when a horror challenge is failed is doubled. Right, so it's a bad one. Bollocks. Okay, let's see what this is in the corner of this attic. Oh, just a pile of junk. Good. When do we find anything? Some ammo? A grappling hook. I actually meant to click on this one, but luckily I didn't. Let's find out what the hell that does. Stick some more ammo in our gun. Cool. Right, cool. A grappling hook which gives us an add 1 to our cups, so that's excellent. And it adds the option for climb. Oh, so when we're down in the cellar, if we fall down one of those large walls again, this will -8 to the target of being able to climb back up. So that is pretty damn handy. Specific, but handy nonetheless. So now let's keep roaming around and just quickly uncover everything up here. Okay, let's see what's in here. Nothing by the looks of it. Okay. And oh, another hallway. Oh, spray of darts, so they're going to attempt to poison us, but we should be okay. We can instinctively duck away. Never as good as rolling, but it's, you know, it's almost as good. It's almost as good. And we've defeated that, so that shouldn't be a problem. Cool. Well, it won't be. It will not be, because we did successfully duck out the way of those darts. And we got a precision token for doing so. Where is everyone? I would have thought there'd be some creatures, some more question marks around here. There should be one in here then. It's quite a big room. Okay, there's one right there. I'll take a look at it on my way back up. First of all, we're gonna come into another protector. And we're gonna punch his face in like we did all the others. Okay, so he's going to slump down into a heap and give us 3 precision tokens for doing so. Whoops, did not mean to do that. And I can actually afford something again. What now? What now? Let's go for a heroic feat. Okay, good. 5. Only 5 to choose from. That's kind of what I want. Critical hit is actually really good. Roll a dice and select a revealed non-face trick card and bump its value down by X. And then add X points. Yep, that's critical hit is amazing. And we've got a pistol, which I think I need to do it. So we're going to take that. Only thing is we need to kind of pump it up with courage, I think. Oh, it comes with 9, so that's brilliant. And requires at least 1 ranged item. Yes. Which we have now gun. They should really tell you that before you choose it. So yeah, that's pretty fantastic actually. That will really help us to defeat certain combat battles. Yes. Yeah. Vampire wife Celine. I've not seen this before because she must be specific to this mission. So cool. We catch the faintest motion out of the corner of our eye and realise that something is very wrong. And we do that immediately. We slowly turn to face the threat, and it is as bad as we had imagined. One of the vampire's elders' wives emerges slightly from the gloom with a hiss. We can feel the creature radiating a dark aura of fear. She wants you to panic and do something stupid. Okay, well, we're slightly scared. Our mind's weak, we start to shake and tremble. We know that she is causing this, but there's nothing that we can do to stop it. We just want to run. 1, oh, I'll use that. 2. Okay, so 3 mind points, not too bad. Do we lose our talisman? No. So, we've read the reports on how the other vampire covens were cleaned out and suspected that we might encounter something like this. When she begins to talk directly into our mind, we start to get worried. Come a little closer, won't you? My name is Celine and I have a gift for you. We should go and check it out. It might be some precision tokens. So we can try and flee her, which is easy enough to do. We can try and gun her down. Normal combat is, so that's 6 and 5 draw, and that's 5 and 6 draw. Just -1 target, which isn't, great. Especially considering you use 2-3 ammo, but we'll probably need every bit we can. Do sorcery, for some reason, despite the fact that we're really good at it. She's just way too good at it. Yeah, it doesn't. We've got so many cards to use with it though that surely that can override the fact that the target is so high. There's not much difference. I might just do this and try and critical hit her. Contrary to the folklore, vampires are not invincible beings, and while a pierced heart and decapitation are one way to go about it, melting them into a puddle of goo works just as well. I think I might do this. Cool, we got great cards. Okay. So many friggin' spells. Sorry, I'm going to have to reread them again to know what I am capable of doing. I can actually draw more cards via these things, that's pretty handy. Set a non-face card in your hand and discard it, then subtract the numerical value of that card. Where X is... Right, okay, yeah, I might use this. And what does that require? Just 1 energy. This can give us just straight up more points, and we can use that to discard a 5. A 5, yeah, 5's a low enough card, but it's a nice amount of points to get. So I'm going to use the Ray of Chasma die. Okay, so we rolled less than or equal to our Pentacles attribute. And now... Yeah, we've got 6, so we've actually successfully cast it. I think the first one, from what I recall, was just to see if we hurt ourselves in the process. So we accept, and we'll get rid of our 5. Oh! Am I reading it wrong? I must be! And to discard and then subtract the numerical value of that card from X random revealed trick cards. Ah, so it's reduced that from this 4. Yep, I should have read it properly. Reading is important in life, and this is why. On the other hand, we did just draw more cards, and we drew a face card, and that is a fantastic thing. Let's see what Tap Essence does. Roll a bone. Oh, we get to add more tricks, don't we? Yes, we do. We get to add more tricks. That could be useful. However, right now we've got, 6 cards and 5 tricks. So, but does that let us draw cards as well? No, it doesn't. So, probably not. And the voice of Ka, we roll a dice, select X revealed non-face trick cards and bump their values down and then draw cards. Okay. Well, let's just get on with it. We should be okay. Stick that queen there. Stick that there. Green? No green. We have defeated her. It's just a question of whether or not... Yeah, I'm going to cast Tap Essence. It only requires one to do. We get to put some more tricks down, and I might have a chance of getting a green card and then defeating her extra well. So let's use Tap Essence. Okay, so so this roll is, we've got to roll less than or equal to our modified Pentacles attribute, then take damage equal to the difference between the two. Okay, well that we should be fine with that because we've got 6, and boom, so it's all cast. Oh, but we've only added a trick, a single trick, and it's a red one. Oh yeah, because we rolled a 1. Yeah, bollocks. Oh well, that didn't work out. Voice of Car. Roll a dice, selects X non-reveal, bump their values down. That won't help us at all. We get to draw more cards, but we'd have to draw a purple or a red card to be worth anything, and the purple card would have to be a big one. So that's unlikely to happen. I think we just take our victory here and be happy with it. Yep, win. Okay, so we channel our energy and attack the creature before it can react. It burns up as if it had been ignited from within. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And we can pump our spells back up. Put 2 in that. I can't remember what this does. Bring up that again. Can't recall for the life of me what that does. I guess I'll put another point in that. There you go. Claim. Cool. Okay. Well, we dealt with the vampire wife. Didn't give us anything particularly useful, but at least it was cool to see something unique. We're going to wander down this hall, come across another protector. Too late to save his lady. And we're going to do our signature move on him. The kick to the bottom of the chin. There you go. Boom. And he's down. Right. Okay. So what's in here? Let's go around the long way so I can wind up a punch before I take on whatever's under that question mark. First of all, I'm going to get interrupted by these frigging ghouls. We've dealt with the horror. 1, 2, boom. Now it's just a case of killing them. I can gun them down, can't I? 7, 6, 5, 9, 5. It's actually slightly easier. As in, like, 2 targets easier, which usually isn't with this gun because it's quite crap. I'll just kill them normally to be... I don't really want to waste my ammo on them. Yeah, I don't think they're worth it. I think they're not worth it. Well, yeah, no, bad. Defeat, we have lost that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, only a wound. Okay, let's go again. More shit cards. I don't want to use my critical hit. I'd rather use ammo than critical hit, because critical hit is really good. There's one thing I don't want to use up right now. It's my really, really good stuff. Yeah, I think I will, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll gun them down. I'll gun the bastards down. Yeah. That's it. And now they are done. Done quite well, in fact. Small, no, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 3 more precision tokens. Non-stop, oh, support item age, what the hell is that? I'll take that. Non-stop friggin' precision tokens. I can't complain, I shouldn't complain, it's just going through all the damn skills every time. But, when a support item's ability is used, X additional cards are drawn where X is the level of the edge. Okay, so I guess this is specifically when those, like the grappling hook and whatnot, are used in whatever encounters they are used for. When a support item's ability is used, X points are added to your trick taken score X to the level of the edge. Yeah, I'll take that. Survivalist. Okay, and we're going to encounter giant spiders. So our attention is drawn to an area of thick spider webs that cover the walls and ceiling. It strikes us at being slightly odd about how strong the strands look, but a sudden chill shoots down our spine and we realise that there is a human-like form cocooned within the web. That's when we see the movement and hear the distinctive chittering of the giant spiders. We've seen photographs of victims recovered from creatures like these, and they are not pretty. Let us not be one of them. We won't be. We're slightly scared of them. I mean, they are spiders, you know. Even if you've seen ghosts before, you might not be scared of all that shit. But if you have a phobia to spiders, it's understandable. And we've lost 4 mind points over that, which is pretty bad. But we should be able to rip them to pieces nonetheless. Let's do that. Let's just attack them. And we should defeat them. Select a revealed non-face trick card. Right, yeah. A revealed non-face trick card. Oh, we could just defeat it with this. You know what? I'm going to use the critical hit. I want to try and... No! Save it. Okay, let's just beat them. You almost feel bad for the things when you remember the body in the web. 1, 2. Okay, and that's them done, I guess. Oh, no! Oh, right, we can actually go and check out the body. So the body cocooned in the web has been dead for some time and most likely sucked dry. We can't determine whether it was a man or a woman. We'll decide to cut away from some of the web that encapsulates the body and see if we can identify it as anything interesting. Draw 7, so it shouldn't be difficult. I might even intentionally fail it to try and get something good. Unless we find a purple card. No, I'm going to fail it. We cut away from the web fibres that come off reluctantly. After a little effort, we can determine that the body was that of an adult male. Poor sap looks like a travelling salesman who got in over his head. We wonder how he made it this far. I'm beginning to think that I probably won't get another opportunity to actually look at it. 1, 2. Oh, bollocks! So it took 3. Oh yeah, I should have obviously just beaten it. I thought I'd get another opportunity to beat it there and hopefully beat it well so I could find something good. Unfortunately, we lost 3 mind points in the process. I had no idea it would be a one-off. I apologise. But there you go. Oh, a broken robot. We see a strange mechanical man over near the far wall. Hunching slightly forward, it looks like it's been deactivated or run out of power somehow. We've heard stories about things like this from old hands at the ODD HQ. Robots, they were called. Apparently, there have been attempts by several nefarious organisations to build armies of them to conquer the world. Okay, and we can't actually do anything more with that. So let's see what's here. Bug juice, aka Beetlejuice. One of the few references I actually bloody know. You've heard the steps following you for about 10 minutes. Whatever it was, we thought it was being clever. The strange giggling that we heard was a dead giveaway that something was up. We turned quickly to confront it and are surprised to find it just in the act of tapping us on the shoulder. The creature is truly bizarre and almost comical, but horrifying all the same. We seem to have frightened it as much as it has surprised us, if that's any consolation. So, well, we're not scared of it, by the looks of it. Not scared of it at all. In fact, we probably just find him slightly annoying. Our mind is strong. The comical appearance of this creature makes it truly hard to be afraid. Mind points, mind points. No, okay. So the creature seems to have an almost corporeal body, but it's still a ghost. We can feel its psychic-kinetic energy radiating from its ectoplasmic core. Without any need for a medium's trance, the ghost communicates with us. We're stunned at such vocalization. It's almost unheard of. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Name's Bug Juice. You want to play a game? Bug Juice will simply not stop talking, and he keeps tapping us on the shoulder whenever we turn to go. You want to play the game, huh? It starts to drive us crazy. Yeah, let's play the game. We have no idea what the game is, but the ghost keeps giggling about it. We decide to nail things down a bit. Bug Juice agrees to go away if we win, and give you his most prized possession. But if you lose, you have to give up something you own and go on a little trip. We wonder what that means. Yeah, let's check this out. Aha! We've got cards scryed. Unfortunately, they are really bad cards, and we are gonna fail this. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we might as well have a look at that bollocks. That one. Hey, but that's no consolation because we can't actually win it. Fail. You lost the game. It's a stupid, silly game. You are certain that the annoying ghost cheated. Before you can object, it wishes you bon voyage. Oh dear. Okay, well this seems like it should be pretty interesting at the very least. Oh, so he's just thrown us to another part of the mansion. Okay. Well, we're gonna deal with some malevolent shadows first of all. Oh, and he took something I owned, didn't he? Apparently. Bollocks. I wonder what that's going to be. Well, we'll check it out in a moment once we've dealt with these gits. Or luckily we've still got our critical hits. That's something. I expect the worst though. Okay, let's get rid of these irritating shits. We're probably going to fail this as it goes because we have no face cards, meaning no significant amount of points are going to be accumulated. Right, except let's try them again. Okay, now we should do it. I don't know why I did that. I could have put the 10 on it, but for some reason my instinct was stupid. Okay. There we go. Done. I really want to know what he's taken from us. Is it something from here? None of those. Not that. Pretty sure he hasn't taken one of these. Hasn't taken anything there. Still got my gun. So it's probably an edge, and I have so many I wouldn't have a clue which one he possibly took. Bloody hell, I do have a lot though. Shame I can't find any upgrades to them, but yeah. Oh well, here I am. Here I am. Where is this? This is downstairs, isn't it? I mean, like, significantly downstairs. Am I near any quests? I might want to hand something in, since I am so close. Still haven't found her groom. It's the apparition of death. Oh, the axe-wielding dick. Yeah, I could deal with him. Head on a stake. Still haven't encountered the mad scientist either, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is quite irritating, the fact that he sent me back so far. Because it's going to waste my time. But question is, I could hand in some quests here on this right side of the map, but then there are still certain quests I might like to do. So I think I'm just going to go straight upstairs again and try and get back up to where I was. There wasn't much left to do up there, judging by the looks of it. I might be best just to explore the floor above me rather than go back up to the attic. So I think that is what I'm going to do. So let's start heading up here. Is there anything I can deal with along the way? Apparition of death was in this room, but that's a bit too far out of the way. I'll deal with this madman since I've got the capability to do so, and I'll go and speak to the head on a stake, which is just in there. Yeah, that's exactly what I will do. So here we are. This is really easy, so let's just annihilate him now. We have a pretty good chance of getting the axe. I could critical hit this and take the points, couldn't I? It uses 1 to 2 courage, or swords or cups rolled. But yeah, we've got a good chance of getting this axe. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. My swords is higher, so I'm going to use my bone of swords. 2. Okay, we knocked down 2 from that. Add that to our trick taking score. Still can't take it, unfortunately, because it's a bit too high. Same goes for that. Well, we got 2 extra points. That's something that gives us that little bit extra chance of potentially getting his axe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5, 6. Okay, cool. And that adds 1 to our swords, so we're even better at fighting now. And now in combat we can perform the swinging chop, which allows us to select a non-face card in our hand, roll a dice, and bump that card's value up by add X, which is the number of our cups rolled. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, the add 1 to our swords is really cool. I mean, anything that increases our stats is brilliant. So we are pretty fucking nasty at fighting now, and consequently we should be able to make short work of these. Why am I doing this? I could have just put a 3. I could have put hit. What am I doing? Stick that down there. Stick that there. Put that. Okay. Well, luckily the brilliance of our cards has overridden any stupid mistakes I could possibly make. Oh, this is just a fear test. 3 mind points. Excellent. And now let's chop them up. I can use my axe. Unfortunately, I have to put that there. Stick that there. Could I take that? It allows me to bump up the value of a non-face card. I need to keep that in mind. I won't be able to take that no matter what. I might be able to take this though. So I'll use the axe, and I will bump up. Why can't I bump up my 7? Oh, I can. Good. Okay, there we go. 10 on the 10, which allows us to take it, and boom, there we go. Didn't actually beat them as well as I'd hoped, but we got some pretty good stuff from them, so that's all that matters. And now let's go and finally give in that head on a stake quest. Was there anything, any reason to go back in there? The Hand of the Red Deck. I don't think I've dealt with the actual tapestry yet, have I? Quests. No. So let's go and, yeah. Head on stake quest. Defeat it. Leave that alone. Go here. Go here. And hello. Now I'm pretty sure I've spoken to him before. Oh, sorry. Yep, I'm pretty sure I've read this before. You can read it yourself if you want. I would read it, but I'm about 99% sure I have read this before, so I'm going to leave it because it is a huge wall of text. So, he seems eager to talk to us. We approach that head and notice immediately the big smile on his face. You did marvellous! The head now wants you to destroy him, and you oblige by speaking the Vorakudumian release once more. The head collapses into a pile of dust at the base of its stake. And for that we have the dreams of a severed head, which will allow us, during any results phase of any successful challenge option which is of the psychic type, there's a 5% chance that a nothing of interest card will be turned into a psychic talent card. That's bloody cool. Psychic talents are excellent. So we want to defeat as many psychic type challenges as we can. The more of those we do, the greater chance we have of actually getting a psychic talent for doing so. Okay, I've got to keep that in mind. Meantime, precision tokens. Cool. Okay, and now I'm going to head back upstairs. Hopefully if I can find that lunatic, I can actually then deal with this fridge and the dying plant man, which are both in the same area. So open this door and here. So where was that other staircase? Right, it's all the way over there. I don't think there's no actual shortcut leading around there, so the only way to get to it is probably going to be via a long hallway around like that. Well, whilst we're here, we might as well open all the doors and check out what's going on. We've still got a decent amount of time, I think. Yeah, so I want to keep in mind though, because last time I left I thought I had a decent amount of time, and I felt I was really rushing near the end. So yeah, I think I need to keep an eye on the clock here. I do not want to run out of time, or at least feel pressured that I'm running out of time.